Hey everybody, it's another Getting to Know Us Tuesdays. Sorry we missed last week. Marisa was sick, so we postponed recording. So it's supposed to be the first Tuesday of the month, but we're here now for you. We're back with the basket, and we're here to answer your questions. So let's just dive right in.
Here we go.
Want me to go first?
Yeah, go for it.
All right, here we go.
Let's see what you'll learn about us today.
Kind of nerve-wracking again, since we haven't done this in so long.
A while.
All right, so this question comes from Steven via Facebook.
Hey, Steven.
What's the most embarrassing thing that's ever happened to you? All right, this could be a whole story. I'll try to go quick.
Well, that you already know.
My most embarrassing thing is probably when I was little, and I'm talking probably like 10, 11, 12, like you far past the days where you poop yourself. My neighborhood, we played a game called Light Monster, which you play at night. You dressed up in black and you played like basically the nighttime hide and go seek.
Okay.
And so I was hiding, and I had this sudden urge to have to go poo.
Okay.
And so I come out of my hiding place.
Yep.
I start running home because it's like that urgent kind.
Yep.
And that is when I learned in life, when it's that urgent, running is the worst activity you can do to try to hold it in. So I was literally running home with poop just running out of me. So
Are you serious?
I get home, and just my dad's home, so I try to clean up, but then, because it smelled. And so my dad jokingly, not knowing what happened, he just shouts up the stairs, he's like, Kadja, what's the matter? Did you shit yourself? Because like it was so strong, and I just came out of the bathroom, and I just started crying. I'm like, I didn't mean to. And he was like, what? I was like, I didn't mean to.
Oh my gosh.
And so the best part about this question, and we talk about it now, is Mom and Dawn, you now know that story. Because my dad helped me clean up. He put my clothes in the wash. And when my mom and my sister came home, and my mom asked, like, why are you doing Joe's clothes? He said that I was playing Light Monster, and I got in mud and like slipped into mud and was all dirty. So that's why he was putting my clothes in the wash right away.
That's sweet.
So I don't think they ever really knew the truth of that story till now. So Mom and Dawn, there you have it. So that's, I'll say, one of my most embarrassing stories.
I have to tell you, I don't know. I have no clue. I feel like my whole life I was always embarrassed. Or there were times I probably should have been embarrassed that I wasn't. Do you know what I mean? I really can't. I'm trying to think for you, and I really don't know.
I think it is hard because you and I are type of people that typically we own who we are.
Whatever. I really have to tell you, I just learned something about myself in this 2 minutes as Joe was telling his story that I was thinking in my head, I don't know. Because I'm sure there are things I should be embarrassed about that I'm not embarrassed about. Because I just don't. I'm sure I did like really stupid things. I don't know. See what else we got.
Thank you, Stephen, for that question.
Love Stephen.
Oh, and if you all are wondering, I think our last Getting to Know was, this is the question we pulled and said it would take too long to answer and put it back in the basket.
Oh, yeah.
So
well, there you go.
Now you have it.
You got the scoop. You got the scoop. This is from Diane Wood, a good friend of my mom's, who has submitted some really awesome, funny questions. And she does not disappoint with this one. Via Facebook, she asks, does penis size really matter? Yeah. Yeah. Well, I guess it depends on what you do with it. This is very adult. We talk about it now. I think it depends on what you do with it. But I think people also say that if you do have a small penis, to kind of make you feel better. But if you do have a small penis and you work it and then it doesn't make a difference for your partner, then great. But as a woman, I'm sure it's something... No, and I'm sure I'm acting like I'm outside of it. No, I've definitely been like, I really hope this person who I'm like really into, when we get to this stage, doesn't have what's considered a small penis. I'm not saying he has to be like, frighteningly large, but yeah, what do you think?
Absolutely.
Absolutely.
Penis size matters.
I mean...
It has to look pretty too, but size matters.
It has to look pretty. Yeah, I always worry about that for women. I'm like, oh, are we supposed to have like beautiful looking vaginas? And because it's just naturally not something that's pretty... We've talked about this many times where I just think it's just the worst thing created. That like God, whoever was creating it, was just like, well, I'm bored now, and I will just like create this scary cave.
And I also hate it because it's like the one plastic surgery we can't fix.
Yeah, you
Just putting
can't
that
change
out
it.
there. I feel so bad for people with small
No, you
penises
can't
or ugly
change
penises. Because like women, you want bigger breasts, you make them bigger. You want smaller breasts, you make them
No,
smaller.
you can't
You want your skin tighter, you lift it. You like
You
tummy
can't.
tucks. You can fix basically every calf implants, butt implants.
Right.
You can fix almost
But
every
your
part of the
reproductive
human
organs,
body.
you can't really mess around with.
So yeah, it's just that we don't get to pick it. We're just born with what we're given with. So I do feel bad that I say penis size matters, but it just kind of does. And then this is another one from Steven. He submitted it on our website back in November.
And you can submit on the website too, by the way.
Yes, you can.
So you know.
What activity relaxes you most? You jerking off. Every man will agree. It just makes you want to fall asleep.
It's relaxing.
Yeah.
Would you say sex or you're saying masturbation?
Masturbation.
Over sex.
Yeah. Sex is too exciting.
Okay, so you're saying that's what's relaxing. Okay.
Yeah.
All right.
Just do that right before bed. You're just like, oh.
Done. Okay. I wasn't gonna say that.
I didn't think you would.
I wasn't gonna say that. For me, it's taking a bath. I don't like this. Joe's answer is better than everybody's answer. But for mine, it's taking a bath, not a shower. It's like actually like taking a bath, like relaxing, like ending the day. Maybe I play some music. I have like.
You don't just get bored?
No, I love taking baths. But I grew up taking baths.
Well, I liked it when I was a kid because I played with my toys.
But I'm still
You're not playing with toys anymore.
No, I get a lot of creativity. Sometimes I put my Bluetooth in. I get like a nice conversation in with like a friend. And my friends know. I'm like, I'm in the tub, just so you know. Like in grad school, like my friend Ash and I would get like shit done while I'd be like taking a bath and like taking notes. I had like my music playing, my stuff, and like I put apple cider vinegar in there. Just like good to like, yeah, I take baths a lot. At least 2 or 3 times a week. Yeah.
All right.
Yeah, those are our things. Should we do another one?
Yeah, we'll do 4.
We'll do 4. Okay, so I'll pick another one. Let's pick another color. What I pick? I'll pick orange. Do you have any phobias? If so, what are they? Do you have any phobias? Yeah, tons of phobias. Oh my god, I'm like I'm a living like total phobia. My biggest phobia, I would say, is of the Elephant Man. It's not really a phobia. It's just that when I was younger, my mother let me watch like whatever movie I wanted, ever. I could watch whatever I wanted basically, because it was like a movie and somehow it was educational. So like when I was in the 4th grade, I saw Last of the Mohicans with her. Like I basically saw whatever I wanted. But my mother made the mistake of putting on the Elephant Man, and I was like a little kid. And so of course the story of the Elephant Man is like this beautiful, like like very sad, story of this amazing man. But I was a little kid, so I was petrified of the Elephant Man. And to this day, like I wouldn't go in my parents' my parents. I didn't have parents. My grandparents' basement, like alone in the night.
You won't go see the play?
I think I could see the play now. Maybe I actually should. But I was just petrified of the Elephant Man. Because I was like maybe 4 or 5 years old when it was on the television. My mom was watching it. I can't remember if I was like watching it or if I was like playing and she was watching it and I was just like so young and then I just was petrified. I don't know if that's a phobia or not. Yeah. Do you have any phobias? Yeah.
The thing that would immediately come to mind, cockroaches.
Okay.
I act like they're venomous and deadly and will kill me with a look. Also, they're crispy.
Yeah.
So I hate
Eric
killing them because the crunching, I feel so evil. So me and my roommate both have the same thing. We see one, we like jump up on things like it's like Godzilla coming at us. So one time, because we both also don't want to squish them, we put a pot over it on the floor. And we lived for 2 weeks with that pot over a cockroach on the floor because we didn't know how long it takes a cockroach to die. I was like, well, they've been around since the dinosaurs, so it might move the pot. We don't know.
Did it?
2 weeks later, it was dead. But before we even lifted the pod,
Uh-huh.
she was standing there ready with a can of Raid to spray it. I did have a shoe in one hand in case I had to squish it quick. And, like, it probably took us 5 minutes to actually lift the pot. We just stood over it, like,
No, it's
you think
scary.
it's dead? Like, how long can they go without food or water?
Ugh.
And what if it's not under there? What if it's not under there anymore?
Mm-mm. And they live through anything. You could basically, like, kill them, and you're certain you've, like, bludgeoned them to death, and then all of a sudden
It starts crawling.
you're like, oh, okay, this is serious.
So I do have this irrational fear of cockroaches.
No, it's Robin Williams used to have this really great joke that he used to say at the end of the world. This is on in Live on Broadway. He used to say at the end of the world it was going to be like Keith Richards and 2 cockroaches smoking a cigarette. Like those are going to be the only people, the things left on Earth when the apocalypse hit. It's going to be Keith Richards and 2 cockroaches smoking cigarettes together, because cockroaches will outlive anything. Yeah, it's scary. It's an inevitable in New York City, but it's a scary one.
All right.
The Elephant Man and cockroaches. There you have it.
What are your phobias?
What are your phobias? Does penis size matter? And what's your most embarrassing story? There we have it.
Right, well, thank you so much for watching this Getting to Know Us Tuesdays. We'll be back with you next month. We're going to do a little something different. We're not going to pick out of the basket. Marisa and I are actually going to write questions for each other and not tell each other what they are, but we're going to treat it like a little quick fire round.
Yep.
1-word answers, that's all we're going to be allowed to give, and just boom, 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 boom. So we'll get that ready for you next month. And in the meantime, please still go to wetalkaboutitnow.com, or you can go to weblogabouitnow.com. It'll take you to the same place. If you go under participate, you'll see where you can submit topics you want us to discuss. We can review things you want us to talk about, or submit questions that you want us to possibly answer in a different episode or in these Getting to Know Us episodes. So definitely go check that out. We'll both get back to our blog writing. We've kind of walked away from it for a month now. Okay. Sorry about that. We'll get back to it. We know we entertain you, so we'll get back to it. And so you can go there and check out any of our previous blogs if you haven't read them yet, and check out the new ones that will be starting to come out again. In the meantime, who talks about it?
We talk about it, clearly.
Oh, and quickly, lastly, ask your friends these questions and use the hashtag WTAIN. I mean, it will be kind of fun if you all start asking, does penis size matter, to see which of your friends are actually honest.
There you go. We'll see you next time.
Bye, everyone.
Bye.